Okay, so today we're really diving deep into something I think everyone listening can relate to,
Absolutely.
building a solid team,
Yeah, for sure.
especially in our world, in the hospitality industry.
Right.
It's like the backbone of everything, right?
Couldn't agree more.
So we've been looking at some advice from Maurice. He's a real pro in the food and beverage world.
Oh, yeah. Maurice knows his stuff.
He's got this,
Been in the game forever.
yeah, he's got this whole recipe analogy, which I love,
Yeah, it's brilliant, actually.
for building that top-notch team.
It really breaks it down into digestible pieces.
Yeah. So let's dig in.
Let's do it.
So first up, he talks about the aperitif,
Right. Setting the mood.
creating that positive atmosphere
Yeah.
from the get-go.
Exactly. And he suggests, starting each shift with something light and upbeat.
Like what kind of thing?
Could be anything, a quick story, something funny, maybe a compliment,
Oh, I like that.
just a little something to break the ice.
Yeah, just to kind of connect.
Exactly, before, the craziness of the day starts.
Right, because once that dinner rush hits,
Forget about it.
yeah, all bets are off.
Exactly.
So I see how that little thing, that little aperitif moment can really,
It sets the tone.
yeah, it really
It's all about, kind of bringing the team together.
humanizing it a little bit.
Exactly.
Awesome. Okay, so moving on to the starter,
Mhm.
he calls this serving up generous communication.
I love that.
Right.
It's so important.
So what's he talking about there?
So he's really emphasizing the importance of encouraging people to share their ideas.
Okay.
Even their concerns, anything really.
Right.
And he suggests these weekly idea tastings.
Idea tastings. What's that?
Yeah, it's basically a dedicated time for the team to come together and, brainstorm ways to improve things.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, and it's a chance for everyone to feel heard,
Right.
like their opinions matter.
Because I think sometimes, especially in a busy kitchen,
Oh yeah, it's easy for things to get lost in the shuffle.
totally, people don't always feel comfortable speaking up.
Right, exactly.
So having that structured time,
Makes a big difference.
yeah, that's
I
all about,
do.
creating that open dialogue.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so then we get to the main course.
The main course, all right.
This is about feedback.
Oh, this is a big one.
Cooking up constructive feedback, he calls it.
Yes, and his method is the classic compliment sandwich.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
It's tried and true for a reason.
So how does that work again?
Okay, so you start by highlighting something positive.
Okay.
Then you give your suggestion or critique,
Right.
and then you finish with another positive point.
So you're kind of cushioning the blow.
Exactly. It's all about framing it in a way that's encouraging.
Right, because nobody likes to feel like they're being attacked.
Exactly.
So it's a much gentler approach.
Right, and it helps the person receiving the feedback to be more receptive to it.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, it's all about focusing on growth and improvement.
Rather than just pointing out flaws.
Right, exactly. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
moving on to cheese,
Oh, right.
honing your leadership skills.
Yes, and this one's all about trust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Maurice emphasizes the importance of delegating,
Right.
trusting your team members to do their jobs,
Yeah.
and, guiding them, but also allowing them space to be creative.
They're going to own their role.
Exactly. And that kind of empowerment.
Yeah.
It really fosters a sense of ownership and responsibility.
It makes people feel valued.
Absolutely. And when people feel valued, they're more engaged, they're more invested.
Right. It's a win-win.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay.
And now for everyone's favorite part, dessert.
Dessert. Everyone loves dessert.
Rewarding those sweet efforts.
Yes. Acknowledging and celebrating successes.
So what's Maurice's take on that?
Well, he believes in celebrating everything, even the small wins.
Okay.
He even suggests having something like a Dessert of the Month award.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, for the most collaborative employee.
So you're really reinforcing that positive behavior,
Exactly. And it's a fun way to boost morale.
right? People like to be recognized.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then last but not least, the digestive.
The digestive, winding down.
Reflect and adjust.
Yes, taking a moment to review and reassess.
So how does Maurice suggest we do that?
So he recommends taking some time after each shift
Okay.
to reflect on what went well,
Yeah.
what could be improved,
Right.
and most importantly, involving the team in this process.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, getting their feedback, hearing their perspectives.
Because they're the ones on the front line.
Exactly, they have valuable insights.
Totally. So it's about continuous learning as a team.
Yes, always striving to improve.
I like it. Okay. So to sum it all up,
All right, let's recap.
Maurice's recipe for success.
For building a stellar team,
Start positive.
communicate openly,
Give feedback constructively.
lead by empowering,
Reward collaboration.
and reflect regularly as a team.
And I think the key takeaway here is that,
It's a process.
yeah, it's not a one-time thing.
It's about constantly nurturing those relationships.
And that team spirit.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, this has been really insightful.
Glad you found it helpful.
So for everyone listening out there, think about this.
Yeah.
Which of these ingredients could you maybe focus on this week
Good question.
to really see a difference in your own team?
Food for thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.